Jupiter in Leo. It's talking about the lion. Jupiter will expand your lion roar. I say Jupiter will expand your natural leadership ability. Jupiter will expand your creative powers. You're already like the creator of your existence because you're the father of the zodiac as the sun. And so Jupiter makes you more a powerful sun. And so Jupiter will makes you more playful, more compassionate, and very kind, very generous. But on the downside, you can be more cruel, more egotistic, more bragging. So Jupiter would expands all these things. And Jupiter makes you more have a love to uplift not only people around you, but the whole world. Jupiter gives you the ability to uplift everyone you get in touch with. It's like it gives you the wisdom on every level. So it makes you definitely a psychic. It makes you a psychic because it's that inner fire. You got a lot of inner fire within you. And when a person got a lot of energy, it's a lot of information. So you got a lot of inner fire. See, as long as you tune within, you could be one of the wisest spiritual creative powers there is. Because your gifts is creating. You're good at creating, designing. You're good at not only creating and designing, but creating your reality. I mean, you're good at following your heart. So Jupiter will expand your heart, make your heart, you feel more in your heart. And your heart is definitely a strong intuitive powers. So it makes you a super intuitive and psychic. But since you're a fire sign, you definitely gonna take action anyway. And Jupiter makes you fix. Fix means super fix, but Jupiter also makes you mutable. Because you got the mutable fixed sign. No, you got mutable. You can be fixed and mutable, I guess. But anyway, Jupiter makes you more versatile as a Leo. It makes you more spread your love everywhere. So we got to X out that fix for right now. But let me bring the fix back. You be fixed on when you master something. You be fixed on fixed energy is like you being persistence, and you very driven. You be fixed and to get something done, to accomplish something. So fix means you don't stop until you accomplish something. And so this is where the fix come in at. And so you will have abundance of energy. You're very strong. And you're like, you got to take the lead. You can't be in no following position. So you're here to aspire. You're here to uplift. You're here to bring knowledge to people and light to people for your intuition. Because you got a naturally built in inner fire. And so spirituality, you're your own spiritual self who creates your own spiritual existence. And those around you, you're here to make them happy and have fun. You're here to expand that. Because those who sad, you're the one who will inspire them and make them happy. You're the one who will uplift them. And so, of course, you will have many admirers. So Jupiter will expand that on a global scale, many admirers. Because who don't want to be around nobody who make them feel good all the time, who got a positive vibe? Because the sun is already positive, and then we got Jupiter that's positive, makes you extra positive. So you're most likely to be positive more than negative. But you can go there on the downside. So we got the downside too, which is you can be super cruel, like I say, super egotistic, super bragging. But you also could be the one who love pleasure, just love pleasure. Who love pleasure, and you love to perform, and you love to be the center of attention. Super. The whole world is your stage. The whole world is your stage. So so you'll be good when dealing with organizing companies, organizing anything, and also taking a lead in organizations, taking a lead or managing organizations or anything. Any leadership position, you built for it. That is simply it. You got the power, you're self-motivated, you're strong, that can tear you down, you know yourself, and you don't care what nobody thinks, and nobody can say nothing to break you down when you're in a leadership position. But just don't get too egotistic, because you get to the point where you don't really care nobody think, and don't listen to what nobody has to say. And so continue to be super generous. You're super generous. You're super warm-hearted, because Jupiter will expand that. Your heart is so big. You live in your heart. You're not just the regular Leo. You got the Jupiter in Leo. So your gifts deals with your heart. So you got to listen to your intuition. It's strong, very strong. And you can't do it but feel this energy vibrating in you because it expands. Especially as you get older, it grows in you. And so with your executive skill, your organizing skills, and the position as a leader or a manager or anything that deal with leadership position, that I mean, you're here to take responsibility and trust. You're trustworthy. So when you put in these positions, you can build foundations because your ideas, you're the type who think outside of the box, come with your own ideas, your own thinking. And so the way you come up with ideas is creative, like creative intelligence, creative thinking, like. And so when you do come up with an idea, it's very good. And so you're here to do that. You're here to come up with your own ideas. And if you're not doing that, then you see why you're not winning. And so you'll be a very big actor, and you make some very big money because your luck is very good. Because you're the sun, you bring the spark to everyone, and you know the human mind. You know the human mind, so you make a great actor, a good performer. Yes, because you play many roles. You're good at what you do on a big scale, and so you're super charming, and love stays in your heart. You represent that heart. And so you spread your love to everyone. You're very generous to everyone. And you compliment everyone. And so this is how you win. Spread your love. Spread your light. Uplifting people to feel good and feel happy about themselves. And to feel comfortable about who they are. And so you're here to inspire people to become their best self or their higher version or their higher self. You're here to help people to become their best self through information, through performing, through the arts, and through music. Many ways you could come to help people reach their highest self, their highest potential. And not just on a lower level, but you're here to help some of everyone do it on a global scale. And so the public, you own that as a Leo. The lion over the public spreads everywhere. The lion is everywhere. So in Leo, you like the best of things, well, that's going to span. Everything that Jupiter touch in Leo, it will expand. From the good side to the downside, or the upside to the downside. It's going to span. So it's according to you how you use this energy, but you got it. It vibrates in you deep. The energy is real. It makes you the teacher of kids all around the world. And it's the whole world is your children. Not only just kids in general, but I'm talking about adults as kids also. So the whole world is an audience, and you are the one who owns the stage. The whole world is the stage. And you are the great entertainer to make people happy, feel good, and people have a good time. So you're here to help people have a good time. You're here to help boost a person's ego and make them better than what they are. I mean, you're here to help inspire that. You know what I mean? You're here to be the creative one. And this is your luck. You're the stylish one, the one who always looking good. You're here to be that performer. Because you come many ways. This is your luck, performing and making people feeling good and inspiring people. This is definitely your luck. And also, you're here helping people to become a leader themselves. Their best self, their best version. And so, as the lion, go to spot the world. You're going to spot the consciousness and the minds of people in the world. And all those who need it will receive it. Because you're here for that. And you're here to come as the one with creative power, so you're magical. When they say creative powers, it's magical. Because you got a variety of gifts and talents, because Jupiter expands it, and Jupiter gives you a variety of this creative power. So you got many ways you come. For example, you might want to entertain people through music, hypnotize people through the music, and then you might go play your acting role, and then you might give people some wisdom. So there's many ways you come. Also taking people on adventurous trip, helping people have the best time of their life. You're here for that, to be magical in people's life where they can't forget you, but also so they can uplift themselves and they can become their best version. So as I can't let bring you this light, and this is Jupiter in Leo. Ashe.